Hello everyone, my name is Nicole Biedrzycki and this is my speech on how I manage my speech anxiety. So I definitely struggle with speech anxiety, even with the smallest things, which is really weird because I love talking. And it might be my fear of being judged. I sometimes fear that other people are judging me either with how I'm talking, like if I'm using correct grammar, pronunciation, or even if it's anything I'm talking about, such as if I'm giving a speech on a topic that I'm not really familiar with, or just really not passionate or confident with, such as history or science. I sometimes fear that people who know more about this topic or have a stronger opinion about this topic will think I'm wrong or they think other things than I do. And I just fear that I'm being judged all the time. And I also often struggle with finding the right words to say, especially under pressure, and that really leads to some nervous stuttering or some awkward pauses where I'm thinking of the right thing to say. So, how I manage this for online speaking in particular, I like to imagine that rather than talking to a camera, I'm talking to either my friends or I'm talking to an audience where people are agreeing with me. I will explain this more. Like, I just think that if I'm imagining a bunch of people active listening and nodding their heads at me, like they're understanding me and they're really intrigued into what I'm saying, that really helps me get more confident. And it also helps get rid of some of that nervous stuttering. As far as in person speeches, I like to imagine that I am in a conversation, or I just remind myself that that I need to speak in a conversational tone. It really just helps me get my information out naturally and the way in which I understand it, and also a way in which the audience understands it, because an audience is likely going to be your peers. So it also keeps me from being monotone because if I'm getting information from an online source, it's likely not how I would word it. It's more smart, definitely. So it just keeps me from not being monotone and boring. Thank you.